Hi everyone, this is Loli Lexi of Toker Break and Shonen Barbershop. Nice to meet you.
Hello, it's Draven Darkwood. A pleasure to meet you as always, and stay in school.
Hello, this is Loli Lexi here. I hope you've had a nice day, because I have.
And this is your host with the most, Zonga Fielding of Audiosolvent, and I am introducing a new addition to our show. He goes by the name of Mittens. Mittens, say hello.
Hi, folks. No, seriously, stop.
Okay, and today's topic of the show is Anime Week in Atlanta, the convention that we went to.
Yes.
Past weekend, and we got a lot of work done and all that. But speaking of work not getting done, Show, would you like to tell us the little story that happened, even though I was there for it?
Okay, concerning that, well, so far everything turned out well at AWA. Really exceeded the standard of last year.
Not that.
You totally tried changing the subject. Let me be the first to interject.
No, hold on.
The little engine that couldn't.
I was gonna say the same thing. Oh, he's not the penis that could, he's the penis that couldn't.
Yeah,
So anyway, I heard of this earlier today. It has something to do with a girl and self-cock blocking and not getting in there and not seeing if the carpets match the drapes.
Or maybe she's got hardwood floors. You didn't know.
Damn. You will never know the feeling of her smooth hardwood floor across your... I'm not even gonna go there. People know where that's going. You all know.
So Dwayne, what you need to do is tell us what happened to make you say no to a chick that was throwing herself at you, her wet, tight pussy, all ready for you.
Yeah.
And her tits are
by the
probably
way-
nipple hard and everything.
By the way, for someone who is actually sort of kind of there at the time, she was nearly nude and asking him to come to bed with her, saying, "Hey, insert name here, would you like to sleep in my bed with me?"
Where were you at the time?
I was
In a hotel with...
Well, we were rooming together, but I was perfectly willing to leave the room at that particular time.
I would watch.
You're
Of
also
course you would.
I would be making a video, that way I could blackmail him later.
Yeah.
But he's a friend, so I'd have a reduced price.
Oh, sod off, all of you.
So please,
So why wasn't you showing off, you know?
ooh, bad pun. But yes, why did you not take that?
Why did you not get knee deep, Showa? Tell us all.
1, I like my pussy sober. And 2, hell no.
Why not?
Aww, was she not your type?
Was she not hot? I mean, was she in need of a hinchin or something to get the look going? Did she have cankle? Was her beard thicker than yours?
Showa, you could have put a bag over her head.
Honestly, she was kind of fucking cute, guys. Kind of.
Well,
And
apparently she wasn't fucking cute because you didn't fuck that. Just saying.
So,
Really?
so
Really, you
Showa,
guys?
go in
Yup.
detail.
We warned you. Hey, that's like 70% of conventions. Going there, getting laid, and then regretting it later.
Yeah.
Or in your case... rather come back with con, funk, than AIDS, though.
Yeah, as if post-con depression wasn't enough.
Showa, tell your side of the story.
Wait, isn't that the depression you get after childbirth? Is that what you think it means? I don't think that's what you think it means.
Okay, first of all, post-con depression is basically after a
Oh.
convention, you're thrusted
Okay.
back into reality.
I thought you said postpartum depression. I was like, I don't think he had childbirth.
He didn't even get to make a baby.
Yeah, man.
Anywho,
Can get in there.
yeah, you were being very chaste. What is exactly your explanation? Please explain in detail why this did not work.
Why this did not work? Because for starters, whatever feelings I had for her at the time pretty much dissolved.
Why?
How did it dissolve?
I don't know, because I had some time to think about where this would go. And I think a nice little friendship would be pretty suitable for this situation.
Well, apparently it could have gone in the bed.
Of course not.
You know, Showa, this is the point where you pop a memory in the lost driver in Genshin.
I'm sorry, even with that, it would not work.
Anyway, continue.
But yeah, aside from which, I just flat out didn't feel like it. I didn't have the heart to do it.
I would have. Well, if I was,
You know,
yeah.
as long as she didn't suck, she wouldn't have regretted anything.
I don't know. I think Showa would have liked her to suck.
Oh, how I love you guys.
Anyway, how about we move to the actual conversation and not just picking on our dear friend Showa here, our
Okay.
chaste member of the
Zonga,
show.
we can talk about our adventure from looking for a plug-in.
That
Oh,
sounds
yes.
even worse.
Well,
Because apparently Showa missed his plug-in.
yeah. Well, long story short, our friend Mittens kind of looks like a chick. I got confused. Long story short, we ended up together.
I don't want to hear this. I'm kidding.
We're joking. And then we get all the slash fic about our bullshitting.
Okay, so I want to know how Showa's con was and what all happened on his end.
I remember
Yeah,
the good old days when we actually talked about stuff.
What happened on my end? I got tons of pictures, like 50 times that of last year, for one.
Did you take them?
Yes, it's on my Facebook.
Oh. Right. What Facebook is that?
Wataru Kurenai, or
Watching.
Facebook.com/bloody.rose85. That's Bloody Rose with a capital B and R.
Thank you. You will now hit over 9,000.
Any- Wait, what?
Hashtag emo.
Let Showa
hey,
continue.
See, that's more, that has to do with Konoha Corner. I voice Kevon KC as well.
Okay, let's let Showa continue.
But yeah, of course, I got to meet Johnny on Bosch. I actually have a picture of him within that mess full of photos that I have taken.
Who's that?
Johnny on Bosch. He is a voice actor / guitar player. He is a part of an underground band called iShine.
Flash. You forgot the Flash. Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was the second Black Power Ranger.
Yeah, second Black Power Ranger, Adam Park.
Yeah, you probably should. That's kind of important.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one gives a
most
fuck
sincere
about
apologies.
that.
But yes, anyways. Also, I got to see Avengers. And after that, there was Vit Mignogna. Of course, the Vit Mignogna.
That guy.
Yeah, the voice of Edward Elwood. Anyways, I think I can understand your frustration, my dear friend Zonga. It's mostly because he mentioned the B word that should never be mentioned to non-fans of the 4th generation show, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
Actually, that has nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that he uses the same voice in every fucking animation.
What, is he a brony?
That too.
Wait, what's wrong with being a brony?
Yeah, I have hate on that. What's wrong with being a brony?
Because, let's say, there are bronies. Bronies are supposed to be boys that, or guys that like My Little Pony, and then there's females that are supposed to like My Little Pony.
Which
Yes,
is your pony?
they're called Pegasisters.
Yeah, and they don't call themselves Pegasisters. They call themselves bronies.
I thought they
Yeah,
were called
thing is, the show is made for girls, and I'm sorry, I can't watch a show for little girls because I'm too busy trying to do shit with my life. I'm not gonna waste.
Did you watch Powerpuff Girls?
That came out when I was a child, by the way.
Are you gonna watch Powerpuff Girls Z?
No.
Powerpuff
I'm an
Girls Z
adult.
has been around.
So, okay, I recently was very bored, so I watched My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I was bored, nothing was on Netflix, so I decided I would go and do it. It's not that bad. The animation is really good. It was designed by the person who did Dexter's Laboratory. And,
It's done by his wife. It's done by
No,
the
you
person
got-
who done Powerpuff Girls.
Close enough. Close enough. Shut up.
Craig McCracken and I can't remember the other dude's name.
Jenny Tartakovsky?
No, Gendy Tartakovsky did Hotel Transylvania recently. And
Oh, I
he's
don't-
responsible for Dexter's Lab, Symbionic Titan, the Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon, and several other things, but not My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Exactly.
Whatever. It was still not that bad. It's probably something I would continue watching, but I just don't have the time right now. It's not really that bad of a show. It may have been originally designed for girls, but, I mean, the show's not bad at all, so.
Yeah, but its fandom gets really fucking terrible. Like the creepy ass dudes that, buy the little toys and talk about how sexy the ponies are and all that shit.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not gonna lie, that does draw a line a little bit on what?
Okay, not all bronies want to bone My Little Pony ponies. And unicorns. That's actually not that common. Most of them just like the show.
I just like the show.
I know someone who collects like tons of these toys. He's big. He's like 6'4" or something. He's like freaking tall.
That means nothing.
He just likes My Little Pony.
Yes, and even still, I do not respect him as a human being.
My con
But that's
experience
fine.
was interesting.
Wow, that's pretty harsh.
Also, to continue on my side of AWA, arcade room. Aside from the obvious fact that it relocated into the mall area of the Galleria, it was actually good. There was a cabinet of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, well, mostly on Friday. There was that, and I got to play Dance Dance Revolution Supernova for the first time in years.
That's
So yeah,
nice.
that, and there were tons of Konami games that were similar to DDR, but were just as difficult. And of course, another highlight was the Tokusatsu viewing room. I got to see Gokaiger vs. Gavon. I got to see, what else? Some episodes of Kamen Rider Wizard. And continuing on to the subject of the game room, the game Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which was just released not too long ago, was being played, and it looks pretty decent aside from the sawed-off loading times and shit. But other than that, it was a decent game.
Tekken 6 had really long loading times for a fighting game.
That's a little bit.
That should be expected for a game with like over 50 characters, I assume, and loading all that data, I guess.
But we have a really good fighting game that just released, so we're okay.
Which game is that?
Dead or Alive 5 didn't just release.
Yeah.
Also,
I've heard mixed reviews about that, but we'll save that for another show. Yes, continue.
Also, I got to see this series called Madoka Makika, and oh my god, is it fucked up.
Okay, explain.
Okay, from what I can gather, and please, people who are listening, do not quote me on this, I'm fairly unfamiliar with the show, but yeah, moving along, it's about this girl who forms a contract with this cute-looking mascot, which is a bit of a psychotic bastard, by the way. And because of her stupidity, a lot of her friends have to help her get out of this ridiculous bloodbath of a game, where they have to or they have to fight for their survival and for the sanctity of their planet. One of the characters decides to go back in time to stop her from making a dumbass decision that got her and her friends killed in the process. But despite that, the main character still became a bit of a dumb bitch anyway, and decided, oh, I'm just gonna pay attention to this mascot because it's cute looking and it'll help me save the world. But instead, all of her friends and the countless lives of innocents got killed.
Burn.
Yeah.
You're right.
Don't you just hate when you try to do? Don't you just hate when you try to do something and then you destroy the world?
Yeah.
It just sucks. Because then you have to feel all bad about it.
I always wondered why they put a red button on everything.
If I was an evil mastermind, I'd have every single button be red, have one be bigger than all the rest, have them aligned so you'd naturally look towards it, and then have that be the button that just does nothing.
Yeah, that sounds like a smart plan, actually.
Waste a few critical seconds. Sorry, you now exploded.
Also, lastly, I bought a couple of things. Well, not too much, really. Seeing that it's a tradition not to leave a convention empty-handed for some of us. I bought some cups and an SH figure art of Barnaby Brooks Jr. from the cartoons, from the anime series Tiger and Bunny.
You got some cups?
Yeah, he went to the leather shop.
Like
Yeah, he gets
cups?
bondage.
Or...
No, he's not having sex.
We covered that, remember?
Yeah, I know, but he
use
bought...
handcuffs?
The hilarious thing is, before this happened, he bought bondage cuffs and then did nothing sexual.
What? I just saw it differently. I saw it as the hell of a fashion sense.
Don't worry, Dwayne.
Show up.
Yeah, I wear them for fashion wears and sexual wears.
So yeah, SH Figure Arts Tiger and Bunny. I might do a review on that for my powerful plastic side of Toka Break. Also, I'm almost done with my Gotcha Man retrospective, so stand by for that.
Yay. I can't wait to see that while you're peddling your show on our show.
So yeah, I'm done with my half of AWA.
So, how about you, Lexi?
Well, it was good and bad. I'll do the bad part first. See, just so many things got to me. I don't know what happened, but like most of the con, I spent it in tears. A pile of things happening, and then one certain thing really got to me, and Mittens knows what got to me really badly, and I started getting all worried, but I'm not going to go into detail about that. But then the good stuff happened, just very interesting on my end. I did some cosplaying, but I also ran around in Lolita and my Bambi Lolita, which I'm still working on because I need the boots, which I'm gonna end up having a pair of hoofs made for me that are like the quads for furries. If you've ever seen those, they look really cool. So those are in progress right now. I'm still making payments. I was supposed to cosplay CU, but then the saw for the fiberglass broke, and that didn't get finished, and I would have had to use a pair of backup ears and carry speakers on me. So we just decided to hold CU off until MomoCon. But
how is that good news? That sounds like bad news.
It was kind of good because I got over it, and the stress of that whole cosplay being done in time just kind of left, and I'm working on it towards MomoCon, which is good. Like, that stress got off of me. Because I was going to do it for the cosplay contest, but I'll just do that for the MomoCon contest.
Cool.
And, I don't know, my friend Chelsea was going through some stuff because of one of my friends. They had formed a understanding to become friends with benefits, and he wasn't really talking to her, and it started making her all upset and etc. But I got her feeling better. But as we were hanging out, she was in her hotel room, and this was the first time I went to her room, so I didn't know where it was or which way to go. And I wasn't really paying attention on what door I opened up. And I opened this door, and I don't know why it was unlocked, but it was. And I walked in on an orgy. I'm not even joking. Like, my eyes got really big, and my mouth got really wide. Like that face. Mittens, you've seen my face where I'm just in shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mouth is just wide open. My eyes are huge. I just stood there and looked for a bit. They didn't even notice me. I think they were drunk or blazed or something. I don't know. But
Wow.
I opened that door and stood there for about like 2 or 3 minutes, not sure what to do. And I turned around and closed the door and just kind of stood at the front of the door looking the opposite direction, trying to figure out or analyze what all I saw. Just a lot of sex. One giant orgy.
If that was me, I'd be in a totally different mindset. If that was me, my first reaction would have been, holy crap, close the door. Then my second reaction would have been, what am I doing? I can make some money off this. Immediately open the door again and then see if they notice me and begin recording. And if recording is not available, take a few quick snapshots and GTFO. Because at least I'll have memories, damn it.
The thing is,
you guys aren't like me. I would have been standing there. I would have looked over and been like, tag in.
no, the thing is though, only I could come across, not even come across, have something like this happen.
True.
Only me.
Oh my god, if you guys can see my face right now, just after hearing that.
Oh, because you didn't get on an orgy?
I imagine it's the same as your fapping face.
Yeah.
No. Nothing of the sort.
I really, really, really did want to stay in there and watch though, because the females were not bad looking at all. I mean, and like 3 of the guys were Asian, and they had like such nice bodies. But all I could think was, oh, what's he about to do? She's already having sex with a person, and then next thing I know, I see him do that, and a girl getting taken by like 3 different ways. And that's what made me step out. I was like, okay, I witnessed something that I would only ever see in a porno.
Lexi, was this when you were wanting me to walk to your friend's room?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe I got where I had to walk back to my hotel. I didn't feel well, but wow, just imagine how my reaction would have been.
It was just so much, and then I found her room, and I never told her about this, and not many people know about this, so there's that. But
so sweet. Now immediately tell it across the internet.
yeah.
Everyone knows now.
Internet. That very couple, that orgy couple, could be like, that was I.
It was just, oh my god. And then Saturday, we were getting she was still really down, and I wasn't too terribly in a good mood. Which now I understand why I wasn't in a good mood. But anyways, I talked her into going to the dance. Well, the line was huge. And then it finally got to move, right? And we were just gonna hop in, like, where the line ended. Well, one of the staff members just kind of goes, no, you need to go around. What? Why do we need to go around? The line's already ended. Go around. Why? Are you getting belligerent with me? fine, fuck it, we'll go around. Then we went around, and the staff member wasn't even there anymore. So we could have gotten at the end of the line. So there's like tons of people that jumped in front of us. And lo and behold, when we go and jump in, the staff member is just kind of looking like, did you go around? Yeah, we went around, but because of you, tons of people jumped in front of us. You getting snippy with me? No. And then we got to where we were about to go in, and I had my Ryoki on me. For some reason, they felt the need that they wanted to check us for drugs so hard. Just really hard. And you're not supposed to have a bag in hand. They counted my Ryoki as a purse, and my friend Luke, he had a purse as well. And they said, no, that's not okay. Men aren't supposed to have purses.
No, that's just retarded.
Yeah, and her bag, which she uses as a purse, they counted as a bag, and they pitched a big fit about it. But finally, after bitching, they let us go in. And once in there, I got to moving, dancing, and the music wasn't really that great to me because of all the raves I go to. I was like, this isn't really nice. I can smell everybody's stank, and I wanted to spin some poi. And everybody, I guess, is just that stupid to get in the way. So we just got really tired of it and left and went outside and sat down. She still wasn't in a really good mood. But there was this guy, he was playing such great music. Like, his lyrics were so amazing. I normally don't tip people that are playing music for money for some odd reason, just because if they want the money, they'll make an iTunes account and do it that way. But I guess, you know,
Sorry.
not everybody can do that. So I gave him $3, and there was a guy there that was sitting on the side that I couldn't make heads or tails of if he was my friend Showa or if he was one of my other friends, which I've mistaken Showa for before. What's his name?
Jermaine?
Yeah, Jermaine. And it turned out it wasn't Jermaine. It was just a random gothic black guy there, and he just kind of was looking at me when I was talking to her, and eventually I just kind of stood up and let her go because we were going to leave together, and I gave him $3. And I was like, this is as a gift to you from the Loli Lexi. He's like, well, tell Loli Lexi that I bet she's a very sexy and beautiful woman, and I appreciate her donation. So, yeah. I also got something from the con. I got me not for me, but it's a gift for my someone special. And I got a kitty collar. It had Grr on it and a green big kitty bell. I don't know, it was bad and good, the con. I might go back next year. I don't know. It all depends if enough people ask me to be there. The only reason why I went this year was enough people wanted me there.
Cool. Am I
And
the only one who didn't go?
Yep.
Pretty much.
How about
Fuck y'all.
you, Mittens?
My con experience.
High as hell. Sorry.
We arrived on a Thursday, and the moment I got into the hotel room, I was like, this is nice. So, that Thursday night, it was me and my friend, I'm not going to say names, I don't think they'd be comfortable, but him and another girl. And we're sitting there, and we're like, well, we're tired, and we're ready to go to sleep. Well, we pull up the mattress from underneath the couch, because the other people had already taken the bed. So we're like, you know what, we're all going to sleep on this. It took us till 5 in the morning trying to sleep, and then we were just like, this thing is the most uncomfortable bed we've ever laid on in our lives. So we took the air mattress and blew it up on top of the bed. The air mattress broke. That should tell you how bad that bed was. So
Now
what's
you
up on
see,
the...
I would have laid on top of the broken air mattress. At least that would have been somewhat of some softness to it.
No, the floor was actually a lot softer. But from that point, Friday was really fun. I had babysitting duty. Yes, Mittens, the kitten, had to do babysitting duty. Isn't that funny?
Sounds like an anime.
It really is, I guess. Yeah. I hung out with Lexi a little bit on Friday. Saturday was pretty good up till the nighttime when I'm not saying names or anything. An event happened that Lexi knows about that really pissed me off. But I got an apology, not Sunday, but let's see, Tuesday. I got an apology. It took till that long. Because before that, it was my fault. Long story short, Sunday was, con leaving time. I didn't really put much into my cosplay. That's when I hung out with Zonga and Showa. Me and Zonga went on a quest to find a charger because my ride had to text me and my phone was dead. So Zonga and me are looking around, and we looked everywhere. Like, we did not want to go all the way up to leave the lobby because Lexi was calling and trying to find her ride, and we didn't want to go far from her. So, what does Zonga do? He's like, fuck, I'm just gonna go jump over where the Tamachi grill is, and then go in there. There's a plug-in right here, Mitten. And I'm like, I'm not plugging that in. So he does. He plugs it in, and he's like, it doesn't work. I was like, yeah, they probably turn these off so people don't burn themselves.
I didn't know that worked. Wait.
But we found a charger. We hung out. Lexi got a ride. Everything turned out really well. But me and Zonga separated ways after sitting there. I think. What did y'all think? What do you think? Show? We sat there for what, like an hour, sitting there making Kamen Rider jokes.
For the most part. For the most part, maybe. I think so. Yeah, and like that one black guy who I kept telling not to rob us.
Oh, I know what I forgot to tell you guys.
What?
What also made me leave the dance was within 30 minutes, I was getting felt up by at least 15 or 20 people. And then I honestly, truthfully, really did. I got molested. Yeah.
Wow. Wait, what? When? What?
Yeah, I got molested. Like, I know there's different terms to it, but the dude came up behind me and grabbed my ass and like worked his way, or like I guess he disappeared for a few seconds and then came back. I don't know. I didn't get a good face or whatever. But he tried putting his finger there, like my private region.
I would have sucker punched him in the face. Just saying.
I don't know what he looked like, but that really got me very, very shook up.
Shh! Don't say that. No, said guy who done that. We do know who you are, and we have you on camera.
Yeah, why don't you have a seat over there?
Why didn't you just hit him or something?
I tried. I missed.
I would be charging people over.
There was a lot of people in there.
You have elbows.
He hit a chick with keys.
I was actually trying to do that, but I didn't throw keys at her like she's been claiming. I was dancing, and it happened, and yeah, knowing that I achieved my goal, the chick deserved it. I mean, it's not fair to date two people at one time and end up having one person get hurt, because it always ends up being that way, no matter what.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Because in the end, you're not going to marry two people, you're going to marry one person, and this said female always ends up leaving the chick that she's with, So her fiance knows that she's dating another person and is okay with it. The girl is really, really young and doesn't deserve this kind of pain that she's gonna feel.
Oh, you're talking about the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now, yeah. Agreed.
It's just not fair.
It's Zonga story time. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
I spent most of this time in meetings and talking to people and trying to advertise this show. I met with co-owner Greatly Ray and among other things such as, you know, I occasionally went to the dealer's room, purchased some stuff, but not for myself, for my lovely lady. I hunted for my crew members during the vast convention with all of the hundreds of thousands of people that were probably there.
And you were successful.
Okay, William Shatner.
Many nerds. Anyway, what else happened? Yes, the young lady that I was rooming with that decided to invite Showa to bed with her while I was there, and I was gonna leave the room. Well, I hated her music. Yeah, it was. Well, the situation ended up happening where we were in the room, her, Showa, and I, and then she just started blasting Creed, and it was just like, nope, I can't deal with this.
What's wrong with Creed?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Showa, why didn't you attack that? It's Creed.
I couldn't.
I mean, she was remixing it with legs wide open.
Yeah.
Okay, shut up.
Okay, that was kind of that one was kind of funny.
I hate all of you.
I don't see why Showa didn't hit it. I mean, Showa looked very, very handsome, but all my guy friends look handsome to me.
I hate them all of you.
What are you talking about? I look sexy.
Especially Zonga. Zonga, you looked very handsome too.
Thank you.
You want to know why Zonga looked... I figured it out after I left the con. And Lexi, you're gonna freak out when you kind of think about this. Zonga and your fiance share the same facial structure.
I've been told that I look like Prince.
That's what I think.
Yeah, you do. I guess you do kind of look more like Prince.
You do come off looking like Prince. That's funny.
Zonga, that's your next cosplay, just for me. You need to be Prince.
You need to wear a purple leotard and everything.
I look like him every single day of my life.
You just need to wear a purple leotard and a blouse, and you'll do great.
Every single day. Every single day. I cannot leave my house without someone saying that. Like, that actually reminds me to a side story. Yes, I'm getting off topic here, but essentially, some dude that was on the street, like, earlier that weekend while I was walking around, thought I was Prince, and it was rather annoying.
Oh my God, can I have your autograph? Yeah.
It was, yeah, that was annoying. Anywho, back to the convention. I met with Great Leader Ray, as I mentioned before, as well as his homeboys, some people from the IRC chat that Great Leader Ray visits and whatnot. You know, he does his thing, I do mine, even though we work together on several projects. There was the failed room party that was supposed to happen but didn't.
You know why it failed?
What?
Because you guys didn't have me.
Maybe.
You know why it failed?
Why?
Apparently because it wasn't an orgy.
Yes, that could have been it. Also, there was I too met Johnny Young Bosch, and he answered all of my questions in song because he had a guitar there. It was interesting. I was actually trying to ask him serious questions like how did he become a Power Ranger, the process, and like his acting career and all that stuff. He answered them in song, very sarcastically, mind you. Such as I was asking about what was the process of him becoming an actor and him starting out on Power Rangers and all that stuff. It's like, oh, well, Zordon kind of teleported me into the command center, and you know that story. But he said in the song, I walked out of Vic Mignogna's little panel when he mentioned that he was a brony. I tried to be as loud and obnoxious as possible. I don't think it worked too well. Also, he was peddling all of his, I guess, new stuff that he was going to be in, like the new Pokemon show that he was being in, because he's playing Keldeo, the horse Pokemon. I don't know. Also, there was what am I drawing a blank? As if though there's something in my head that I can't remember.
I don't know, because I met Yaya and I insulted her.
Who's Yaya?
Yaya Han. She was there. Friday we were drinking, me and Chelsea. I had about way over 15 shots. 15 shots. I was sober and relaxed. So we went to the bar to drink some more. And yeah, she was there, and sometime in the con, I brought up the titty thing to her. Because she claims that her boobs are real, but I know they're not, because big titties like that aren't that perkish? Yeah, there we go, perky. Yeah. And that insulted her to some degree. But yeah. She was at the bar drinking.
Yeah, I guess that happens while you're drinking. I dealt with a whole bunch of nonsense. I had a sparring match with a guy away from a crowd. I ended up winning really quickly. Let's see, what else?
Didn't we have a sparring match?
The hell drive that took place. Yeah, that I tried to keep from my memory. Our hotel is about probably like 2 miles away from the actual convention area. Yeah, it took us an hour and a half to get to our hotel room due to traffic. Oh my god. That was one of the worst drives I ever had to sit in. Yeah. The convention for me was sort of a mixed bag, but I only went there just to meet my crew as well as, get some advertising done, meet some people, talk to others. Oh, I remember the big thing that I forgot. Ryo Hirakawa was there, the voice of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Right in, did something really interesting. He drew a Gao Singam picture and gave it to Ryo Hirakawa as a gift. Yes.
Was that the guy who done Vegeta's voice before Christopher Sabat took over?
Not exactly.
Japanese voice actor.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh, one other thing I neglected to mention on my side of AWA, I met the sci-fi guy from That Guy with the Glasses.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool. I like his
It was him, and I also met a YouTube partner who goes by the name of the Smash Doctor.
I have no idea what that means.
The Smash Doctor, he smashes stuff, ranging from Vita, 360, and other sorts of electronics. He came in as Super Shinken Red. I took a picture of him. I gave him my Shinken Red Ranger key, and it was just amazing.
Awesome. That sounds pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, that's pretty much with the convention for me in a nutshell.
My turn.
Sure.
Didn't go.
Shut up. My turn. So I met Jimi Hendrix. We decided to go star trekking on the moon. It was all right until the freaking Daleks came and started taking up and started stealing all our crack. So we had to deal with that. And then we went to the disco at the center of the universe. It was pretty low key. You might not have heard of it. Then I guess the only bad thing that really happened was that I was in the cool club, so I didn't really see any of y'all, and yeah, that's how my con went.
Jimi Hendrix is dead. Has been dead for a long time.
What's the point?
Okay.
Well, the doctor wouldn't let the Daleks ruin your time. It's the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is during one of the alternate time streams that he's created.
Wow. How come you remember it?
How come I remember it?
Yeah.
Because I was asleep.
I got a lot of compliments on cosplaying as Eloise. I got told I looked just like him.
Who?
Eloise from Black Butler.
That sounds like a girl's name.
Transient Eloise.
I made a very great Eloise, and I've been complimented so much on my pictures too. I'm most likely gonna continue cosplaying as Eloise as well. If you guys haven't seen the new season, I do suggest it. I would like to see more Claudes there, because I was trying to find one and not a single Claude there at all, or a spider for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because everybody loves spiders.
And I also fangirled quite a bit over certain cosplays. Like, I didn't take a lot of pictures, but I took the right amount for me. I was sitting down and a Sub-Zero walked past me, and I automatically said, "No, no, no, you." And he turned around just like me. I go, "Yeah, you. Get the fuck back here right now." And took a picture with him. At the beginning of the con, I was in Lolita and I saw a Boba Fett and I automatically shook and I felt like I was gonna jizz myself. Like my friend Michelle, she saw me shake. She's like, "Calm down." I go, "No, no, no, hold on." And I took a picture with him where I have pretty much this rape face on, like I'm petting his gun pretty much. Oh, Boba Fett. My Fett got jets.
Face.
Yeah. All I was singing that con, literally, aside from the song I don't like, which is Gundam Style, and now I hate it because they played it so much.
I'll kill you.
But the song that was playing,
Go to where you are. And kill you.
the song that was playing in my head when I saw Boba Fett and did that picture was MC Chris's "My Fett Got Jets," and I was singing. I was like, "My Fett got jets. I'm Boba the Fett. I bounty hunt for a Java Hut to finance my vet." Yeah, I started singing that almost all the con. Anytime I saw that Boba Fett. But yeah, him. I saw a Venom. I went fangirl over. So many certain characters that I love. As I pointed out, Sub-Zero being one of them. It would have been nice to see a reptile.
I had a nerdgasm when I saw an Ember.
You want to know who cosplayed your Ember?
I knew her.
Ash?
Really?
Yeah, that was her.
No, I saw a different one.
No, that was her.
No, the one I saw was, I'm not saying her real name, but I know her personally. She did one. She actually customized her guitar and everything.
But yes.
I will link you on Facebook and show you which one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's about that time for final thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's start with ladies first.
My final thoughts. See,
No. You said ladies first. Show up.
Screw you.
You lost your man card.
Okay, you know what? Whatever. Yeah. For me personally, AWA was an interesting and very extraordinary experience. It was a lot better than last year, surprisingly. Also, I got punched by Zach Fair on the back, aka Kira. But that's okay. I got that person's picture. Anyways, it was a great experience. I had fun. Got to see a lot of people, especially the good old folks at Audiosolvent, save for Nicolo.
Yeah, because Nicolo doesn't leave his house. He's some
No,
type of
I
freaking
do. I leave my house a lot when I get the chance. It's just I have absolutely no money. At all.
Yeah, we know. You're not on the street enough.
you know what cosplay I did want to see? And I can't remember the name of the show, but it was around in the 90s. And it had these robots sitting in front of... Well, they were not sitting in front, sitting in chairs. And you had a movie playing, and they were pretty much talking during the movie.
Oh my god, I knew exactly what you're talking about.
That's amazing how that's not very descriptive.
You guys know what I'm talking about, though.
It's Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god, you kids. Ah.
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see somebody cosplay them so badly, or at least make them. And I haven't seen anybody do it yet. But it'd be really nice.
Why don't you do it?
I can try and make that stuff.
I gotta find someone a little heavy set to do Coop. I would love to see Coop from Megalus XR?
Megas XLR.
Megas XLR, sorry.
Sorry, I just happen to know everything having to do with robots and mecha and media. Anyway, Lexi, how about your final thoughts?
Let's see. My final thoughts. I did like the two little girls that I ran into. They were with their mom, and their mom had made them Princess Hello Kitty cosplays, and they entered that in the cosplay contest, which they didn't win, of course, but I thought that the judges would have at least been in the whole cuteness factor and would have been all, oh my god, you guys are so cute, you win. As they were really, really cute. So I doubt the mom is listening, but they should have won, the two little girls. Just so hyper and off the wall hyper. Climbing things. They were climbing windows and swinging and stuff.
Oh my god.
They were really hyper. And it was so cute. But the mom was just kind of telling me, she goes, I can't handle watching them and babying them, so if they get hurt, they get hurt. I go, yes, a mom that feels the way that I do, even though I'm not a mom yet, I would be that way. I'm like, I'm not going to stop you guys, but if you get hurt, that's your thing. And I would like to say Powerade was my best friend at the con, especially Saturday morning. Yeah, those drinks hit me hard. So I'm gonna promote Powerade. You guys are the hangover cure. Just a drinker's best friend. And I would like to see some Claudes at cons more. And I want to see a reptile. I want to see more Felicias or more characters from Darkstalkers too, instead of the demon sister things.
You mean Morgana?
Yeah, they always have those, and lots of people cosplay them.
Morgan, and they're succubi, and Lilith just so happens to be made from Morgan, not necessarily your sister.
I am very thankful though.
Which is a vampire. No,
Hold on.
the other guy was a vampire, my bad.
Dimitri Maximoff.
I am very thankful that I didn't see any lollipop chainsaws because most of the chicks that do cosplay them have not played the game and know how crappy it is.
So, you can cosplay something that's crappy. Look at Naruto.
Hey.
I agree. Naruto sucks. But anyway,
I liked Naruto for a while, but then it
Part of KC, so yeah.
so, yes. Now, next, how about you, Niccolo? Oh, wait, you don't have any. Okay.
I have thoughts.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have one ending thought.
What?
I wish I had gone, fuck you all.
Ah. Okay. Okay, our good friend Kittens? I mean,
You
Mittens.
mean Mitten.
Yeah.
I'm Mitten to the kitten. And, my final comment would be that we had a really fun time. It was a blast. I would love to get the Audiosolvent crew together and actually, instead of just hanging out for like 30 minutes, hang out over the con and record it so Niccolo could see what a club looks like.
Yes.
I'm gonna pound you with the butt.
Oh, calm down, you two. Anyway, my final thoughts was, conventions can be a mixed bag. This one certainly was. And I suppose when you're in good company with good friends and good people, nerds and like-minded people, you're in for some really interesting times. And that's all I have to say. So this is your host with the most, Zonga Fielding, signing out. Later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Janne.